Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. So Tugo, originally from Japan, of course. He's a second-year big leaguer. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
The batter will be Gavin Lux as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 home. So Tugo gets his lead at first, nobody out. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down. 0-2.
That's not great form right there, but you can't be surprised. A lot of these guys were not asked to bunt coming up through the minor leagues, so don't expect every sack bunt to get down.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he takes ball 1. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. The set. And the 2-0.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And that one got a piece of him. 2 men on, 2 out. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter, Max Muncy. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Here's the 1-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire. So here now is the pitcher, Mike Clevenger. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, he might have something.
Jake Cronenworth will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Two and 1. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. And now the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Pitch on the way.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. So Tugo will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Here's Manny Machado now. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Hard on the ground toward short. Reined in. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And here comes the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. From the belt, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hosmer's able to lay off, so he'll move to first on the free pass.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fernando Tatis Jr. stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Count even now at 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Fouled away. The set and the 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Padres leave a pair. They're down. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney. Denelson Lamet enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 29, Denelson Lamet.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging into the plate will be Justin Turner.
The third baseman.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Pham is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Will Smith. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's a called strike about thigh high, 0-1. Lamet, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-2. In the air, out to right. Myers is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Next up is Chris Taylor. His career numbers in this matchup, he's just 2 for 9. He also has 1 home run. Down the left field line and deep.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. The batter will be Ha-Seong Kim. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen. Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Next to dig in, Will Myers. It was a walk in his last trip. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1, and through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning, so he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be bad.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Turner's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. So stepping in is Trent Grisham, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch of the AB on its way.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
With 2 outs and the base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at-bat. Not much reason for it.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-0 pitch. 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Here's Albert now.
Leading up for the Dodgers.
Now the pitch.
The first baseman, Albert.
Hit on the ground is short.
Pujols.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting. Left field.
1 gone now in the LA 7th. And up next will be Yoshi Tsutsugo. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Gavin Lux will be next. A bouncer to the left side. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
The batter, number 9.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Fouled off. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Tsutsugo stands at first with 1 out. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out. Matt Beatty will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And that misses inside 1-0.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 2 out with a man at first. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the end. Blake Trinan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 49. Blake Trinan.
Austin Nola will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. Career against Blake Trinan. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it, 1 away.
Now batting.
Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now, hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
Tommy Pham is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty, 2-1. This is popped up. And he'll squeeze this one for the 2nd out. And in steps Manny Machado, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Now here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Touché, sir. Padres down in order. They still trail 1-0. Here's Mookie Betts. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, he's 0 for 4.
The right fielder.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Pomeranz has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career and has an ERA just under 4. A respectable number that he'd like to improve upon in this one. 2-0 count, the pitch. Pops this one up. Hosmer into foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true.
13.
So in the 8th inning of a
Second
one-run
baseman.
game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Max Muncy comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Got him reaching there, strike 2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Max Muncy becomes out number 2 this inning. Justin Turner is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down. And Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 3 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the 1-0. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Taylor on the warning track. He makes the catch. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the first offering. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Ready with the 0-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Jorge Mateo will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 3, Jorge Mateo.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Too low, 1-0. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. And it's fouled away. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And this ball is lined into center field, and right off the bench he comes through. It's a base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
So now to the plate, Will Myers. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Behind 0-2 now. San Diego down to their final strike. A 1-2 count to Will Myers. A sold-out crowd, 56,000 strong at the start, all up in L.A. And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Los Angeles get the win to take a 2-0 series lead. Clayton Kershaw pitches well enough to get the W. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The victorious Dodgers. 1 run, 5 hits.